Imagine hosting your game day party where the food becomes the real MVP. I'm going to show you how to do that coming right up. So let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am Alton, aka The Dawgfatha, and this is Barbecue Boulevard, where my aim is to help elevate your backyard grilling game. Now, today we're talking about Gameday Sliders. You know, everybody has their game day parties, and friends and family are over and they're eating their burgers and their nachos and their brisket and all kinds of delectable dishes. So sliders always happens to be one of those game day eats that you never can make enough of. They're always gone and people are looking for more all the time. So today we're going to get into some beef and cheddar sliders with a little twist, adding some caramelized onions into the mix. So man, let's get into it. Okay, now we've got about a 3-pound chuck roast here that we're going to be making these sliders with today, and I'm going to get it seasoned up. Now, I'm not going to use a binder because the meat is still very tacky, so I know my rub is not going to have any problem sticking to it. And today we're going to be using our Terry Black's Barbecue beef dry rub. So we're going to get this all over this chuck roast here. All right, and we're going to go with a pretty liberal dose here. Get it pressed in here. We're going to get it flipped over and get the other side. And guys, remember, you always want to press in your rub. You don't ever want to just rub it in. That way you get an even placement of your rub. And we're going to make sure we get the sides too. We're going to pick up these the extra rub that we've got all over our board here. Now today we're going to be using our Pit Boss Championship barrel. Now we're going to be running it today with some harder charcoal lump. Now this is the XL size lump, excellent lump charcoal. If you haven't tried it, make sure you check it out. We're going to be putting some post oak wood chunks in there. You got to have those Texas flavors, right? And hey, we're going to run it today at about 250 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to get some smoke put on this chuck roast, so let's get it on. Now, I do have a pan in here. It's going to be in my water pan that we're going to set our chuck over. And I'm just going to put some water in here. All right, and we'll get this chuck on. All right, and here we go. Chuck's going on right over our water pan. And we're just going to let this absorb some smoke here for the next few hours, develop a bark on it. And so, yeah, that's the game plan. So here we go. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to have some caramelized onions on these sliders, and they're very simple to make, and they will absolutely amp up any type of burger or slider that you're going to be making. So today I had some sweet onions. I sliced up these onions, nothing uniform. I just sliced them up roughly. It didn't matter how, but I got all these onions sliced up. I got them into a pan. Now in my pan, I'm using a paella pan just simply because it's a big pan to use. Got some olive oil in there, a little bit of salt, and we just went on medium heat and just kept these onions moving around in the pan. You're gonna lose that moisture out of these onions, and you're gonna develop a little fond on the bottom of the pot. Not a big deal. Just add a little bit of water as you keep going, and you just keep these onions moving around and letting them cook until they get to the color you want. I got mine to the darker color that I wanted. They look fantastic, and so I amped up the flavors by adding in a little bit of brandy at the end. That's right, brandy works really well with caramelized onions, so that's what I did. And now we've got our caramelized onions ready to go for these Gameday sliders. All right, we're at the 1 hour mark, guys. We're gonna take a look here, and this is what we're looking like. The bark is coming along nicely, looking pretty good. So we're just gonna keep it going here at 250 and come back in a little bit. All right, gang, so yeah, we're doing game day eats today with beef and cheddar sliders, but that makes me wonder, what is your favorite game day dish of choice? Down in the comment section, I'm gonna post that question, and the answer is gonna be 1 for burgers and sliders, 2 for wings, and 3 for pizza. Pop it down there in the comment section and let's see who wins that battle. All right, guys, so we have just hit our 2 hour mark, and you can see our chuck roast is looking good. It's developing a great color. You can see the moisture coming through here. I'm still going to spritz it just a little bit just because I can. So I'm going to go ahead and spritz it just a little just to make sure we stay moist. And it's just water that I've got in this bottle. Nothing special, just literally water. And I'm looking for this chuck roast to get somewhere around 165 degrees before we move on to the next step. And right now we're at about 143, 144, I'm going to call it. 144 degrees here on our chuck roast. And hey, we're going to just close up the lid and keep rolling at this 250 until we get there. Okay guys, here we are now. We're about 3 to 3.5 hours into this cook, and this is what our chuck roast is looking like. And we've got some great color going on here. And now it's going to be time to get this thing nicely tenderized so we can break it down. And so what I've got here is just some beef bouillon that I'm going to put in here. So add a great beefy flavor to it. Just kind of amps up that beef. So there, we're not actually going to cover it all. We're going to braise it. So we've got this liquid coming up roughly halfway to 3/4 up this chuck roast. And so now we're going to get some foil on it and get it back on the grill. All right, so we're going back on the grill here, and we're just going to let this go until it gets to the tenderness we're looking for, and then we can get these sliders put together. All right guys, so hey, our chuck roast hit the tenderness that I was looking for to be able to pull apart to make these sliders. I got the chuck roast off, and then I shredded it apart. Now, I'm not looking for it to be fall apart tender, but I'm looking for it to be able to squeeze apart, tear apart, you know, pull apart basically. So I pulled this chuck roast apart. I've got it out of the juices and on some foil here just so it can kind of cool down a little quicker. And now we're gonna go ahead and get these sliders assembled. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, now here I've got some Hawaiian rolls. You know, you guys, everybody loves Hawaiian rolls, but I've got a package of Hawaiian rolls and we split it in half here, right through the middle. And now we're gonna get this assembled. Now, I've got some cheddar cheese here, this shredded cheddar cheese. Make sure you shred your own cheddar cheese, guys. Get the stuff that's gonna melt very well for you, not the packaged stuff that has that starch and whatever added to it to keep it from sticking together. But hey, we got this shredded cheddar here. We're gonna get this cheddar on all over the bottom side of these buns. And then we're gonna hit it with some sauce. Now I'm using the Pit Boss Sweet Heat sauce, guys. Feel free to use whatever sauce you like, whatever your favorite is, go for it. Then we're gonna get this beef on here. Now we're gonna be generous. If there's bigger pieces that, you know, I didn't pull apart that are a little too chunky, that's fine. We could just pull it apart right here, right now. But we're just gonna get some of this beef put down all over these buns. We're not gonna skimp on it. We're gonna make sure everybody gets some beef on their slider. Okay, so once you've got your beef on your buns, it's gonna look something like this. And then we're just gonna come back and put some more cheese over top of it, because we're gonna make sure this is a nice ooey gooey slider. Okay, now that we've got some cheese on top of this beef, we're gonna come with these caramelized onions. So we're just gonna get some spread around here. We're not gonna get too crazy, but we're gonna make sure everybody gets some of it. So we've got our onions on here, we've got our cheese, we've got our beef, got our barbecue sauce, but I feel like I'm missing something here, and that is more cheese. That's right, we're gonna put a little bit more cheese over top, because again, we want them to be nice and ooey and gooey. So we're gonna lay the top right over top of it just like this, give it a small little press, be gentle with it. And next up, I've got some cowboy butter here that I'm just gonna kind of spread across the top. I mean, butter on sliders, come on man, that's like a match made in heaven. So we're gonna get this all over the top of these sliders, and then we're gonna put these sliders back on the grill and let them kind of firm up for us, and it's gonna be time to eat. All right, on the grill we go, and we'll give these a few minutes. All right, gang, here's our sliders all assembled, all ready to go and looking fantastic. And I'm telling you, this is a very easy recipe. So, I mean, anybody can do this, and you make these at your next game day gathering. I promise you, they're gonna go fast. but I'm not gonna keep talking about it because they smell really fantastic and I'm ready to get into it. So let's get into this. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Man, that cheese is hitting, the beef is hitting. Man, you guys, I'm telling you, you got to try this. So I'm not even gonna keep talking. I'm out. I got to get into these sliders. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace.